Hello, this is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage's on PSN, and welcome back to the last recording, live, was it? I can't speak. Wow, great LP here. And welcome to the last live streaming session of this LP in Korea. So this is 2064 read-only memories. So yes, it is the last time, folks, that I'll be recording here. I have a mixture of feelings. No, not continue, go to saves. Start. But yeah, it's, my emotions are kind of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's what that meant. Sorry. After tonight, I'll just give you a snippet of what I'm doing. So I know I've mentioned it probably numerous times, but actually today, I did get well, technically my computer hasn't been sold, my gaming PC, but I did drop it off at the Mag PC guys because they were willing to hold on to it for whoever ends up buying it from me. And I do have someone, so hopefully he'll pick it up Saturday because I'm not going to be here. So he'll pick it up from there and I'll get my money. I'm doing an honor system here because there's really nothing else I can do because, I mean, the other ultimate thing is I just have them buy it for a lower price if ultimately that person doesn't pay, but I'm assuming he will. I'm hoping. But yeah, I already dropped it off because, and I already, like I said before, I already reset it. It's factory reset. I brought in everything. I literally brought my, I packed most of the stuff in my book bag, and then I had the monitor that I had to carry. And luckily that stupid plastic handle didn't break. Like normally when TV, PlayStation 5, computer, usually any type of box, that's like a cardboard box with a plastic handle, usually it breaks on me. I don't know why. The handle usually just breaks. Well, part of it breaks, and then it's like, what the fuck? So luckily that didn't happen. And so I hauled that down. I had a monitor stand, flipped that upside down to have the wireless keyboard packet in there, and no, the speakers I was able to put in my book bag because they were small enough. But yeah, I had a whole bunch of stuff I had in the book bag, and I had those carried. Oh, and the computer tower, duh. So yeah, I basically I asked the dormitory staff to help me get a taxi because yeah, I don't do Kakao call taxi, and I don't use the stupid app because I don't want an extra app on my phone. I don't care. I'm hoping someone can help me, and they did. So yeah, I know I'm bad, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to use stupid apps. I don't really. Usually I'm fine, except not when I have a whole bunch of big heavy items I gotta carry out. But yeah, I got that dropped off, and then I canceled my phone plan, my cell phone plan. I got that canceled. I had to pay. Apparently, they didn't pay last month or this month's bill. I think because when I canceled I thought I canceled my bank account for Korean bank account. I must have done that last month. I did. So that's, or maybe earlier this month, and so they couldn't do it. I didn't think about that. So I had to pay that, and then I had to pay for next month's too, because it was after it's the start of the next month. And I'm like, grr. So that was annoying. So I had to pay two plans. Well, it wasn't really. The next month, yeah, because whatever. I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. I paid two things. It was annoying, but whatever. And then, yeah, that was the last time I was downtown in Gumnamro. Or, sorry, Gumnamno. Gumnamno. I forget if they do the ro or the no. There's always like an exception in the Korean language when they pronounce certain words. They will spell it the same way, but there's a phonetic difference because apparently it's harder to say certain syllables together, which I'm like, really? You have to do it in English. There's no really, in English there's no exception, you just do it. I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. You want to make it easier on yourself? Fine, go ahead, whatever. I don't see how it's easier, but that's foreigner thinking about it. But yeah, there's a lot of time I was downtown, and yeah. I got my office cleared out yesterday. My gosh, that was yesterday. Today's Tuesday? Yeah, Monday. I cleared out my office and locked it up and dropped everything off. I asked someone, because I'm like, I don't know who to talk to, and I asked someone who I know, and he gave me some advice of what to do. So I dropped that off. Apparently there was still no word from the pension office, but hopefully they'll hear things and or they'll message me on my personal or my Korean or my university work account. Yeah, hopefully I got everything went well with my new work. I know I guess there were some issues with, well, I talked about this on Sunday, but yeah, apparently maybe my personal email's back up because it seems like I saw some of the messages again. Hello, doing some talking before actual playing. Some of the things that I sent prior, not everything, but I do have a second personal email account now. Hopefully the things will go through and I'll get my new job's contract soon. Well, because I start on the 19th. So I kind of would like a contract before I start. But yeah, and I do know that one of the offices for apartments did have my application. Apparently they need something else, even though I thought that was optional. It's very confusing, and I can't do it yet, so maybe I'll see it tomorrow. So I messaged them again. Especially since their 2-bedroom apartments are like changing around. Like another one popped up, then the other one that was there is gone, and then I swear the one that's currently available, they changed the date on it. Which I was like, okay. But yeah, and then but once I'm in the USA, Saturday, I'm gonna get a phone. The day after I get back, after I sleep, hopefully, from my 21 and a half hour, so I think it's 21 hours, 20 minutes or something, whatever, length of time being in air and layovers, oh gosh, to get somewhat of a regular good night's rest. And then when my parents pick me up, first thing that we're gonna do while I'm jet lagged, get a phone. So then I can message and call people. And then maybe look into then I have to get some loans out. And then look at cars and talk more about the people for the apartments. Because then I can actually call people. But yeah, and then for here, I know I'm going to get red Thursday morning. Well, this TV that I'm playing this game on is going to be going to one of my colleagues, and the remote for it, and the remote for the AC unit, because that remote belonged to the one that I had that I gave her the other AC unit because she wanted the one that looked nicer. Fine, whatever. And I'm just gonna, and the AC unit doesn't leave until Thursday anyway because I need it tonight and tomorrow night. I don't know if I will just take the TV off and just watch stuff on my laptop. I should do that instead of watching YouTube on my Switch, because then I have no commercials. Commercials. Not television. Anyway, and so, I don't care what society claims or thinks. But anyway, but yeah, I could possibly just take it out tomorrow while I'm finishing up cleaning and reorganizing my luggage cases and getting rid of more clothes and other stuff. Yeah, there's a lot. I gotta organize there are certain things I should just get rid of, and I should just do it. But there are things I kind of want to bring with me. Yeah, there's certain things I need to get rid of out of my baggage, and certain things I need to drop off tomorrow and then Thursday morning. It'll get done. Obviously, that's why my flight for Gimpo Airport, International Airport, is not until evening. Where do I have to go? Oh, I have to go back here. But nonetheless, it's frustrating. He moved. He looks back at you with intense attention, but upon noticing you're not a drunk or a threat, quickly becomes aloof again. Interesting.
I don't really do idle chatter.
Idiot. But, yeah. So...
Welcome to Stardust.
I have to show you my ID again? That's weird. Oh, that's how you learn about... Okay. Irish bartender. But it's the other bartender for Stardust. He's a big bearish type with a hairy chest and an oafish laugh. Are you saying all... Never mind. They're not saying that dark. They're not saying all big guys are like that. Okay. But yeah, I've got everything. It's all planned out. It's fine. I'm worried a little bit because like my jaw started hurting, and I'm like, you know, jaw, I know I'm not that stressed, so please don't physically manifest some of the stress that I have. I don't like that. Don't physically manifest pain of stress. Please just stop stress. Stop. Jaw, behave. But yeah, so that's why I'm leaving Thursday evening. If I can get a taxi easily. I have to call out all my crap. I'm not going to ask them to give me a call another taxi for me. I did that once. I played that card once. I'm not doing it again. I never did it before. No, I didn't. It's just that they don't... You have to use an app. You can't use call numbers. I'm like, oh, anyway.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus. You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
I'll be nice, not bad.
That's good, but we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help. Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems.
That face.
You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Would you mind telling me about yourself? Because of course that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to NeoSF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling.
You don't want to be out in a desert? I mean, well, I'm sure isn't there a desert? Is it the Mojave? No, what's the desert that's near? Well, that's Los Angeles, but I'm sure there's a desert near San Francisco because freaking that area has, yeah. Right? I don't really know. I don't really know too much about the geography of California other than what my friend told me about near Los Angeles because that's where he was originally from. Now he's taking care of his mother in Florida. But yeah, I don't know anything about California other than there's the lovely redwoods up in the north, and that if I ever lived in California, it would be in the northern part of California because F big huge cities, especially ones that are trying to take away all the water resources and whatnot. Well, that's LA, but well, maybe it's San Francisco. I don't really know, but yeah, no, I don't really know a lot about the geography of California. USA is a big country. Why? I'm not from there. Yeah.
Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back of the house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this. And I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
Do you know anything about Hayden Webber?
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh? Oh, no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
Weeks? I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
I like to just stare off into space. Thanks, Gus.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
I don't want to drink. Oh my gosh, your smile. Just go in sometime.
Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. Things pick up and I get pulled away. You should chat with my boyfriend, Gus.
That's where they mentioned his boyfriend, yeah. Why haven't I seen Gus before?
He's been running around all over Neo SF looking for new acts since he handles our Talon. I think he missed being behind the counter. He does get a bit overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle, but he could run this bar with one hand tied behind his back if he wanted.
So you tend the bar without knowing all the drinks?
That's what a ROM is for. I'm a people person, and that's what matters, right? I can just look up all that other stuff.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you should know your drinks if you're going to serve them. I mean, to be a good... I don't know, I'm never going to be a bartender, and F that noise, but to be a good server in general, you should know, after some time, you know, working someplace, especially if it's what you're owning, you should know how to do the stuff. I'm just saying, if you're the owner of a business, you should know. I mean, there are people who don't know, I mean, clearly, but yeah. Oh, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Sure thing. Don't be a stranger.
Jesus, stop. You're not gonna give me an order? Apparently, I was double checking something. I thought I played some distance in this game. Either I didn't, although I could have sworn I did, or I don't know what, because like, yeah, I was looking like I got chapter 1 trophy, and I'm like, wait, I could have sworn I got through chapter 1. And I'm just like, I don't get it. It's like when you don't play, it's like what happens in World of Warcraft. Not trophies, but like I'm gaining experience. My map is being cleared out when I know dang well I've been through this area before with this same character. And it's because of not playing that character for a while, and they wipe things and change things. So I'm like, oh, you haven't done these quests. I'm like, yes, I have. I remember. It's just like, don't tell me I haven't done that or found this part of the game, of the map, to get credit again. I'm like, fine, getting credit again for exploring the map that I already explored. But it's, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I didn't play as much as I thought I did, but I swear. Anyway, whatever. We gotta talk to TOMCAT. Who the F is the focus patron? I'm curious.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Bears Winter Teeny. Okay, well, let's talk to TOMCAT. Let's actually hit the right button.
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Poorly. What does it look like? No, not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and someone stole the data cache.
Shit. I can't say I saw that one coming.
It's weird that you can't immediately click on it when it's highlighted. You have to re-highlight it. It's odd.
I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place.
You'd think.
Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Sorry, my glasses. I'm gonna have to wipe them off with an actual cloth in a moment. Low. Either way, we're going to check out the protests. At least getting knocked out gave us a lead. We talked to Vanek Farlight. He offered to introduce us to someone in the Human Revolution.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after
Although
interviewing
Turing should
him.
probably be turned off during that, but who knows.
Yannick Fairlat. When'd you run into him?
Maybe we shouldn't have trusted him.
We were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yeah, I totally got checked out by the doctor.
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought.
Yeah, it is. I'm okay. I like to put my life on the line.
Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
Especially when we stole stuff from a certain Detective Lexi. What do you know about Dr. Fairlight, TOMCAT?
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it harder than the Clantons after the Earps.
Yeah, I kind of got that from him.
I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough, we'll be careful of him.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
Oh, wow.
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels.
Of course, this isn't legal.
If Parallax is anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, TOMCAT. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road.
Yep.
Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in.
Excuse me. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here?
Apparently, when I was looking at, well, I wasn't looking about Jess, sorry. I just thought about this. Apparently, there is another method to get Lexi to help you with getting back into the apartment, which I thought I did in the past, but I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing that from watching the streamer from way back, or from a few years ago play this. I don't know, but yeah. You could also get her to do that by what did I say? By testing your speechcraft or something. I don't know what I did, but I didn't do it in whatever correct order and whatever. So yeah, that didn't work out. Whatever choices. It's an adventure game. There's always choices. Point and click adventure game.
Yeah, it's a tough sell, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Geez, San Francisco has really gone to shit in the future. Or Neo, or whatever. Private? It's really gone to shit since police privatized.
Hey, we ain't got it that bad. I mean, at least our police force owns its own self. I hear down in San Jose, the richer neighborhoods have actually started hiring the gangs to protect their places. When even the rich folks can't get good police work, it's a sad state for everyone else. And the less said about LA, the better.
I bet the Midwest hasn't changed at all. Why does Jess have contacts in that part now?
You might not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney. She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono.
HPA!
That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine.
I'm amazed she didn't lose her license because she's a hybrid. I'm not saying that because that's... I'm not saying that's being, like, discriminatory, like, for the in-game universe or in general, you know, just because you would think that would be something that, given reputation and, the thought process of, like, certain jobs, that would be something that wouldn't be accepted. That's what I mean by that. So, yeah. Especially when you can see it outright. It's not like internally.
Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you're catching my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court.
Fine, I guess I'll go grovel until she agrees to help.
That's the spirit.
Okay, so I do remember, I typed in, well, I say I do remember, I rewatched the video. I typed in motherfucking dark. So I don't know why Talon is popping up. Am I playing an old save file without realizing it? Because I swear I'm not. So I don't know why I'm Talon, but whatever.
I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network.
Because it didn't matter what I typed in, because they're going to say whatever other name for me. I don't get it.
Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too.
So in my, I'm typing in dark parentheses Talon question mark every time I'm going to have the main character's name, because it's a great running joke in my mind, or maybe it's not a great joke, but I think it's amusing every time I see it. So that's me. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Wait, y'all. Wait. Oh, y'all. You all will. Oh my goodness, no! Don't ever do that. No, I don't care if she actually said that. Sorry, they actually said it. She's not a she, she's a they. But no, I don't care if anyone. That's horrible. No. And no, I'm not being mean towards a person's identity here about how they're speaking language, which is bad. Because it looks odd, and it looks hard to pronounce. That's the reason. That's the main reason.
I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce. I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
We'll be in touch, TOMCAT.
Sure thing, honey. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie smoky.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Oh wait, oh my god, going over there. We are.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
Jesus.
You heard her. Let's go.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
I don't like that they do a space. It's frustrating. Hi, I forgot what voice I gave this person. Hi, there's a mesh-wide legend going around about Mega Fulbiter that says if you reach the final screen, carry what you're seeing with you. ROM's acting weird. Computers powering on by themselves. Calls from no one. Spooky. Okay. Distant patron. Distracted patron. Focus. Well, first let's look at the focus patron.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
A lone hybrid with horns coming out of their head. A tired person that appears to be lost in thought. Observant! I got a trophy for looking at people. Yay! Alright, let's talk to you. Sorry, cutie. Not quite ready to play the room yet. Gonna try to get another drink into me first. Maybe I'll get something really fruity. Come hit me up later.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Oh yeah, okay. So he's looking for something fruity. Oh, hi! Sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe after a few drinks in me. Everyone needs to get drunk to talk. What the fuck? Maybe I'll get something really sweet. Sorry, I'm just not... People confuse me. I'm not a... Yeah, so obviously I'm not a bar person. When I go to bars, it's mainly to drink water or soda. Not gonna have... Usually water, because if it's a club bar place, I'd rather be dancing, so it would... Yeah. We'd rather have water. So fruity and sweet. Alright, Majid. Actually, before we do this, let's do a save to indicate that we did talk with these people. I gotta do this again, because of course we can't just keep the same name files. Or ask me to keep the same... I don't know. Alright, Majid, I need your help.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
I was about thinking, can you give me access to the VIP?
Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night. I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd.
Smile.
What are you having?
Alright,
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This
I like
one
words.
is...
That should be sweet. Because amaretto, because you can use amaretto and other things that are not... Wait, amaretto is not an alcoholic, right? Or is there a non-alcoholic amaretto? I could have sworn there is an amaretto that you mix with other things. So there might be a non-alcoholic version. And that's sweet. And I think most liqueurs are sweet, but it's melon. So that would be... Well, I don't know if it's going to be honeydew, because in Korea they say melon for honeydew. And I forgot the other term for honeydew in English. I know there's another term. And they actually do say cantaloupe, or the Korean phonetic for the orange melon. It's kind of funny. But yeah, well, we know which person we're going to go with right now. We're going to go with the distracted woman because I found the sugary tree.
Thank you, hon.
Hold it! It would be remiss of me not to mention that your preferred diet does not... I must advise against...
Here you go.
It's not for me, Turing. Jesus. Oh wait, I didn't know you can click on the dancers on the floor. Party never stops at Stardust, open 24 hours a day. You work your way into the crowd and show off some of your best moves for a while. That was fun. What does this do? The obnoxious bee is even louder and more obnoxious now. Ah! That's funny.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it. I'm Caitlin.
My name's Talon, even though it's dark. It seemed like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
I should have looked for more of a fruity thing, because I would totally have gone for the guy, but it is what it is. If you want to go with the guy, folks, play the game, or watch someone else who might have streamed this. But dark! Yeah, sorry folks. The sweetness came before the fruitiness. Kiddo, tell me about... Oh, is she gonna think I'm hitting on her? Kiddo, tell me about it?
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance.
Oh.
There are human revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
Sorry to hear it's like that.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
Lucky to have you.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
No one should be that bummed at Stardust and I had this drink.
Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Oh really? What are you studying?
Graphic design with a focus on advertising.
Oh,
I
cool.
even get to do some local stuff. Trying not to brag,
That's cool.
but the zones
Very
we had on
cool.
the bar is totally my doing.
Oh wow.
I have some really good client relationships locally, and there's so
design
many
amazing.
interesting people too. Like you. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back? I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
Sure.
Great, let's go.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do.
What?
However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
After this, I might reload and check out the guy. Broke?
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
gosh, it's exhausting. Acquaintance? I don't know if she would call me an acquaintance.
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again.
What is wrong with you, Jess? Did we meet before you became a hybrid?
So of course, I just got off the phone with TOMCAT, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
I think we got off to a bad start here.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe TOMCAT. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me.
Fine.
If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
Not really. I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway.
Fine, whatever.
I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means.
Oh, you're lovely.
Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington, not here.
I don't like the cat pun. I know it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
I'm sorry, Jess. I just want to help.
You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives.
I don't understand why she's talking smack to me about this. I didn't really say anything.
Shit. All of this isn't even a choice for some of us.
I don't even understand.
You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer. Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan.
Sorry.
My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go.
So she's more upset that you look like this than the fact that you could have died. I mean...
You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash. It's like that. All the time.
Is that a real drug crash? I assume it's a drug. We're at a club. Sorry that happened to you.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet. The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation.
Oh, that's lovely. So
yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough.
Do they not allow you to adopt?
First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy.
Ugh.
So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since. So, there you go. I got cancer, super science
it's not like I didn't have a choice to not ask about that.
And then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little
But yeah,
monsters.
maybe that's it.
And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
You're not dead and you're still fighting.
Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side. I'll be watching. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Market Street, added to city map.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
But first... I'm curious about the guy. Did we save? We did, okay.
Hey, good to see you back. What are so many drinks these.
This one is...
Rawr. Thank you, hon.
Rawr.
You can hold it!
Like what?
I don't know. How can I don't know? It's Team F.
So many drinks these days.
Drinktionary, the open alcohol...
Oh, I got this. This one is...
5 parts vodka, 5 parts light rum, 5 parts cranberry juice, and 5 parts orange juice. Topped with lemon and a splash of grenadine. That sounds fruity as fuck.
Rawr. Thank you, hon.
He didn't say that before. That sounds fruity, but he didn't say fruity in it.
You can hold
So
it!
I'm gonna
It
come
would be
back
remiss
to
if-
it.
I must advise against the...
Like what?
What's clumsy Belarusian?
So many drinks these days.
Drinktionary, the open alcohol...
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
What the fudge? Nope.
Thank you, hon.
Okay, he has different
Hold
minds.
it!
Turing,
It
shut
would
the
be
fuck
remiss
up. I'm
of
not
me not to
drinking
know-
it.
I must advise.
Turing, shut up.
Like what?
I don't know.
Let me look up how to make that.
Oh, he does have a different mind.
Dictionary, the open alcoholic heat.
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
He doesn't have any other different.
This one is...
Tastes beyond sweet.
Rawr. Thank you, hon. Like what?
Wait, I didn't get harassed by... That's interesting. That's clearly alcoholic, and Turing didn't harass me about it. Weird. What's the air drink?
So many
Oh, wait, hold on.
Remind
for
me.
me.
What's...
Dictionary, the open alcohol.
Oh, I got this. This one is...
What?
Thanks, son.
That's what that was? It's
What?
Not even, that's not even an alcohol, that's not even a drink. I remember when that was kind of popular. I mean, maybe it's still popular in certain places, but I remember seeing that type of bar like was it Mall of America, or was it a different... It must have been Mall of America. It must have been when I was in undergrad, because that's the only time I was at Mall of America, because I never went there really in grad school. So I didn't really go to the Twin Cities, even though I was like only... Was it 90 minutes drive? I don't know, I just didn't, yeah. Didn't need to. But gut punch, because punch.
Remind me. What's in that?
Dictionary, the open alcohol.
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
This doesn't sound sweet or fruity. No, it's the other type of punch.
Thanks, honey bear.
It's different.
Hold it!
This all, oh yeah, you can believe about this. You know that Bailey's cream is...
Ingredients. I must advise.
Like what?
What's this?
Let me look up.
Dictionary, the open...
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Thanks, honey bear.
Hold it!
So, for the guy that are going to
It
give
would
me
be
hints on
remiss of
what's
me not-
fruity and what's
I
not,
must
that's
advise.
quite annoying.
Like what?
Okay. Son of a bitch.
So many drinks these days.
Dictionary, the open alcohol.
Oh, I got this, sweet. This one is...
That could be sweet. Fruity. It's not sweet. We're looking at fruity. That could be fruity. That's sweet.
Rawr. Thank you, hon.
Rawr.
Hold it!
Oh my gosh,
It would be
Turing.
remiss of me
Shut
not-
the fuck up, Turing.
Like what?
Let's not drink.
So many drinks these days.
Dictionary, the open...
Oh, I got this. This one is...
Are any of these actual drinks, or are they all made up?
Thanks, son.
I'm finding a lot of sweet drinks, and I somehow picked the right sweet drink that the woman liked.
It would be remiss of me not to...
Like what?
I might just go back to that one that I saw. Okay, does that actually taste like orange?
So many drinks, the...
Dictionary, the oak...
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Well, orange is
Thanks,
fruity.
son.
Let's go with it.
Here you go.
And let's see what this guy would say.
Well, look who has good taste. I'm Sylvan. What's a wet drink like yourself doing here?
Sylvan. Of course your name is Sylvan. Fawn. God, I can't do this. I really cannot. Dark is not a flirt. Dark does not have the experience set for this. Probably the same as you.
Well, thanks for the drink.
Well, that's bad.
The club is a little dead tonight, so it's nice to see a new face. You know anyone here?
No, but I'm hoping to get to know someone.
Oh, are you? How very forward.
God damn it.
Anyone in particular, or just waiting for something to catch your interest?
Oh, God. God, that one's mean. That one, well, I do have a thing for horns.
You and everyone else, honey.
God damn it.
Well, thanks for the drink, but I think I'm gonna play the long game. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Alright, so let's load the other one. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. That was horrible.
Well, there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far. And the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group.
The plot thickens, eh?
Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera-conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Oh, that's the guy that looks like, the guy who looks like, what's his fit, like Elvis? Excuse me, oh my gosh. You know, I just realized this will be the last time I'm gonna drink that drink. This, the cider pear drink. Basically the cider pear. By cider, I mean like lemon lime soda, sugar-free. No calories, and it's Korean pear, the better pear. Hassy. It's a Hassy bar. All drinks are made with Hassy, an energy drink that supposedly has recovery properties. Oh, bullshit on that noise. What? You can't buy a Hassy from the sign. You have to go inside the Hassy bar or find a Hassy machine. I can't listen, no. And we're not going to go into it because you know damn well you're going to be stopped. Genus is one of the leading gene therapy clinics in the city. It's unit NSFPD-20. It's just here to keep the peace. I'm here to ensure the protests remain peaceful. That is technically not my voice because the other one did not sound as robotic. I don't think it did. I don't remember. Pretty sure it did it. No, not the other one. Another one of the Human Revolution protesters. They seem passionate and diligent despite how long they've been out here. Who would want to spend their holiday season doing this? They, apparently. They're holding a sign, one half of Stay Pure. Frugga. It's not hard to see why hybrids hate this rhetoric. This really doesn't seem too fun. An animated older man leads a group of protesters. Does he have like a Bible-thumping voice or evangelicalist voice? That's what I'm curious about. Mother, father! Oh. We want to bring humanity back to a simpler time, a better time, before rampant usage of hybridization and cybernetics made us have to question the very nature of our humanity. Aren't you tired of being told that if you undergo some elective gene therapy or cybernetic enhancement, you'd be better than human instead of less than one? How would you be less than one? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I see people with cosmetic surgery, I don't think they're less human. Depending upon why they did it, I mean, I'm just worried that if it gets botched or if it will somehow make you look worse off in the future, but I mean, I'm not going to think you're less than human. I'll just be concerned for you if there needs to be any concern. I don't know. The only time I probably ever do plastic surgery or any cosmetic surgery of any type was probably when something bad happens to me or whatever. Come, support us in our efforts to put the brakes on. I don't know if any of them are female. I mean, it's hard to tell because they're small pixels. They all look... I don't know, that one and maybe actually you can't see the ones beyond the sign, so you don't really know. I don't know, I'm just all going to do variations of quote-unquote male voices. Come, support us in our efforts to put the brakes on the runaway march of progress before it's too late for humanity. Technology is a gift, but a powerful and dangerous one to be used with care. We as a species have forgotten that. Aren't you sick of losing job opportunities to people willing to sacrifice their humanity for a chance at a quick buck? People are getting better jobs? I'm actually confused, but... maybe people like them more. What happened here? Oh! That's interesting. You can cancel that out. But you're tired of being told by the media that you aren't good enough as a regular human? Okay.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
I'm really curious what your eyes look like, buddy. For sure, added to atoms. Yannick Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here.
Oh, yes. Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
You know, just picket rioting at them.
But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with?
Can I ask you some questions about the Human Revolution?
What questions can I answer for you?
What are the ultimate goals of the Human Revolution? Why protest at this clinic? How do you plan on enacting the social change you want? The first one.
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late.
I hope this game isn't like stating that these people are like anti-vaxxers, because I hope that's not the case. Not that I'm saying that anti-vaxxers are good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know, like, for any type of new medicine, I mean, like, look at COVID. I mean, that had to be rushed. I mean, usually we take... So anything that anti-vaxxers have about other vaccines, it's just hogwash, because most vaccines take years in the making to get developed. COVID-19 vaccines, of course, are different. And not that I'm saying that you could argue for being anti-vaccine person for that, but you could argue that there's a stronger case when it comes to COVID-19 vaccines. But be that as it may, I don't believe it, because, you know, they did testing. It was just fast-tracked, and, like, we needed it. Still need it.
We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind.
Who said that?
But now we're changing the very things that make us human. Our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise.
But we're okay with all the other type of drug enhancements, performative drugs, and other types of things that bad people in pharmaceuticals and doctors and other groups of individuals with medicine and other high technology do. We're okay with that, just not with gene splicing. Critical. Okay, anyway.
Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
How do you plan on enacting the social change you want?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day.
And paying off lobbyists to support our causes in court.
On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
Why purchase at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well,
religion
selling off pieces of
that
ourselves
turns me
bit
off,
by
buddy.
bit for mechanical strength
If you
and
could just
resilience.
say
But at least a
something that
brain-controlled android is
just
still
like
a
if you
human
just
brain,
stick with the
even
human
if in a
biology
metal
part,
box.
it would make me more of a believer, but it's not because you keep talking about God. And I'm actually disappointed that you don't really have the reverend voice. Everyone knows what I mean by that, right? I mean, it's that preachy type voice. He doesn't have it, so if the stereotype doesn't go well.
There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding.
I highly doubt that's the reason why, though, even though it's messed up. I just don't want other types of... They don't want to think of more classifications for people.
Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill.
But we're going to force them, we're going to harass them to not do it.
If you ask me, Genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need.
They need God. They need prayer. Prayer, because prayer cures everything.
However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles. Is there something else I can help you with?
No, thank you for your time.
Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
Oh my gosh.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed. I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
What do you think about what he said?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
That's fair.
Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Oh, fine. Game. The Hassie Bar is another favorite local spot that is open 24/7. The best place to find plenty of great new Hassie flavors. Hassie. Open sign.
Maybe we'll find something inside there. Or we could at least get a drink.
Weird. Hot cup sign. Talk. You can't make an order from out here. That's not a speaker. Hasi Holdings just released the new Hasi Hot Cup, a disgusting combination of hot cup, instant ramen, and Hasi Hot. That sounds gross. Oh my gosh, I have the super spoiled milk. Gross. It's an in-depth cooking lesson all about how hot cup ramen is made. Oh, I thought it was didn't they mean ramen in a drink? I thought it was both. The Hasi bar door has a festive wreath on it.
Interesting. A RSU climate control ROM model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently it is owned by the Hasi bar based on this identification marker.
Vibrant mix of weather, sounds, and natural ambiance fills your ears.
Let's not. 2's company, 3's a cloud.
Bad joke! I don't even know if that's a father joke or dad joke, whatever you want to call it. It just was bad. Let's save over this one. Let's go in. Christmas tree. It's the most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is placed meticulously. So it's a fake! Traditional Christmas fair plays, interspersed with the occasional modern holiday party song. See, it's a fake! Oh my gosh! This is the same company that made Duck Game? Dark, what's Duck Game? Well, I've never actually played it, but I've watched people play it. I probably would like it. It's like, what would you call it? A battle arena game? I think that's what they call it. MMOBA? Is that what they call it? MOBA? Yeah, MOBA. Basically, you're fighting against other people, and I think I don't know if you can do it online, but it's but you can play against friends. I don't think it's like going online, around the world. But you play with friends and your ducks, and you basically have different weapons, usually shooting weapons, gun type things. I mean, there's other types of weapons, melee also, and you just go around killing each other to get the most points. Think like, and they're fast-paced because of how it's done. It's it's like this. It's sprite work. I mean, what's a game that could be equivalent to it? I mean, I don't want to say like Smash Brothers or any of those other types of games because those are all 3D games. I can't think of some games that you could, but basically, it's a multiplayer battle arena game. Basically, I don't know what that's in reference to offhand. Oh! Why didn't it pick up before? I guess I didn't hit the right thing. Game! It's annoying because it's like the pixel for this. A feature documentary exploring the queer side of virtual reality. Ooh! Sounds interesting. Sounds like something I would see at an LGBT festival. Or whatever letters that they use now. I know there's a lot more letters. It all depends. It depends on where you go around the world because each country says different things. Like USA depending upon where in the USA, they use a lot of different acronym letters. It's not actually technically an acronym, it's just letters because an acronym spells out a word. So it all depends where you are, is what I'm trying to get at. Look at the VR drama poster. Another VR poster. A business drama called Tomorrow's Tears. TT. Oh, I thought there was more description. Video game poster. Duck Game began as a traditional video game, but has recently become a popular VR sport. All the kids are quacking about it. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing you can do in the game. You can quack like a duck. Oh, wait. Okay. VR drama poster. That's a poster for Magical Commander Yukino, a magical girl VR drama. Oh golly. Magical Schoolgirl! Yay! I'd probably watch it. I like Magical Schoolgirl and Schoolboy anime. I do. Sailor Moon is one of my favorites. I mean, there were others, but I've seen, but Sailor Moon's my favorite. Now, look at the plant. There are rumors that the plants here are actually given Hasi, not water. Even the plant seems to want you to buy some Hasi. God. It's the digital Hasi menu. Even when you don't want to drink, it's fun to watch the screen flash. No, I actually just...
They have all the basic Hasi flavors, but their specialty menu has other Hasi bar-exclusive drinks like Sassy Hasi, Poison Hasi, Classy Hasi, or a Grassy Hasi shot.
I like how he goes into the ROM robot base. So I actually dislike stores, coffee shops, and places that has LED, flat screen digital menu systems. The reason why is because it's like this. It keeps changing. I hate it. I really do hate it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't use hate, but because I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read what you have, and then it changes, and then I have to wait, and then if I'm trying to order, then that takes time. Or if you don't have the drink that I want to normally get at the place, then I have to wait for the stupid thing to come. And it's like, well, of course I can't place an order if I can't see the menu. So I just like it. I just like it. Plus, I don't want to see all your stupid crap advertisement. I don't care for it. I'm gonna get a drink that I want. I don't want your stuff. Ugh. Anywho. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to more Hasi. The voice of a ROM starts reading out the Hasi bar's menu. The counter is so clean it shines. It almost looks like it's emitting its own light. That's because it is! Advertisements for new Hasi flavors start playing. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, I did. It's all digital in this fucking game. We're in the future. What the heck is this? Hasi ROM.
This ROM serves up the Hasi.
The Hasi. Oh. You buy a Hasi hot chocolate. Yum. It's a compute table, good for playing games and reading feeds while sipping a Hasi. Hasi. Really? Really? I was expecting another Hasi. A feed about the history of Hasi begins playing. Oh, joy of joys. You touch the surface of the table and your own interface window appears. Cray cray. Spotless as expected from hydrophobic suede. A relaxing ambient version of the Hasi theme starts playing. They actually want people to hang out here, apparently.
No time to rest anymore, sleepyhead. We have our mission. Let's get to it. Full steam ahead.
Everyone loves Hasi. looks like they've got a classic Hossie. A classy Hossie. Classy Hossie. I really do like a good saucy Hossie. Saucy hot is or Hossie hot is also great. She seems bored. Since there's a ROM that handles all of the ordering, there's not much for her to do right now. So one of my colleagues here is all for automation of things, and it really unnerves me. I'll say it. And she's also the one that if you try to say anything negative, she tries to spin it and make it positive, which is it's good in some situations, but not when you don't want to be positive. But yeah, I'm not a fan of automation. I'm looking at you, Hossie Rom. Okay, anyway.
That is the most adorable little ROM. What kind of model is it? Where did you get it?
Uh-oh.
It's so moe.
Oh no, you're that type of person. They're a custom model.
Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good, with a home printer too. I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information?
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers.
I would imagine.
Filling up my bathroom too, jerks.
Yeah, especially when you're not ordering anything. Ickety poo.
So, what do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona.
Because obviously every worker at a shop will totally introduce themselves to you as a client.
I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, and decided to work here to pay off my crippling debt, even though I wasn't able to get the job in my field. Because I actually make more money working at this coffee shop at this coffee bar than at a job in my degree. But I guess she's either a business or can you go to university for mixology, or is that like a college thing, like community college or their own trade place? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction.
Oh, that's why you have those up.
My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls. In that order.
In that order.
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
Is your apartment, like, above the store? You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it.
It's true.
Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next. So I'll be voting appropriately.
People who like anime?
And if I have to unclog one more toilet because of an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
And I'll shove the plunger right up there. Why would they come after you?
Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an AutoCAD crash when I was a kid. I also got neural links for VR interfacing.
Okay. Yeah.
If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or
worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology.
It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
Sorry. Rocket power fist. I was saying you actually have one, it's just illegal to use or to get. You weren't specific enough. You call it Turing boy?
Sorry. Otaku speak.
I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know?
So he's not kawaii? Korean, it would be, what was it? Egyo. I always think of Lego my Egyo. Or Lego my Ego. Lego my Lego. Wait, hold on. Is it, what's no, not Lego. Jesus, that's the toy. Ego. Yeah, it is Ego. The waffle brand. That's still a brand? I'm sure there's thousands of others now. I'll get to see them all in like 3 days time, folks. Well, maybe not on Friday. Maybe Saturday. I don't know if my parents have food already bought, but yeah. I'm making them go back up to Des Moines a second time. Well, actually, for my dad, it'll be 3 times, because I assume he had to go up to do something for my brother earlier, or sometime this week, and then he has a doctor's appointment on Friday, and then they're going to come pick me up on Saturday. Hello and welcome.
A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
I mean, I knew what it was. Okay. That's... Man, my character is dumb. No, that's... Okay, he's not dumb. But... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff.
Usually I hear otaku when it comes to manga, though. But I guess it can also be applied to anime.
The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean?
That's with any type of stories, to be quite honest. But yes. Usually more of them because they tie it in more. And they like using past or history and present, which a lot of other people maybe don't as much. I don't really know.
I've been to Tokyo twice already.
Good for you. I wanted to go to Fukuoka for a second time, but I didn't. Whatever. I went to Fukuoka and Tokyo. I was in Tokyo longer than Fukuoka, but that's because I think was going to Fukuoka the first time I went to another country outside of Korea. Yes, it was. Also, I went to Tokyo at the start of COVID-19, at least in Asia, so that was fun. And by fun, I mean I don't advise you to do it, but if you already booked your plane tickets in your hotel, I would say do it because you're not getting that money back if you paid the cheap options like I do, because it's expensive as fuck already when you pay for the cheap options. Okay, to be quite honest, it's not that expensive to fly from Korea to Japan. It's not. But when you add in the hotel costs for, was it a week and a half or 2 weeks? I think it was 2 weeks. Then yeah.
The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes.
The saishi?
Oh, sorry. The saiba shibito. The cyber dead. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct-link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology got better, the saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace.
I'm actually shocked that Japan is still around. in this time period, given the context of how Japan is like the leading super elder society, or what do they call it? It's not super elder society, but super... It's something like that. I forget the term that they use from like the WHO, from the World Health Organization. But yeah, like there are more old people in Japan right now than younger people. So it's actually quite shocking. But I always think when it comes to that at some point there will be a point where certain things will have to be rolled back and scaled back, and eventually people will, who do have sex with the opposite sex to reproduce, to have children. It will happen because like it has to happen, right? I mean, otherwise there's going to be no one for the workforce or in anything else when you think about it logically, and rationally. So yeah. But I actually don't know how much Japan has for certain things. And then for like for incentives and whatnot, like Korea does. But then again, there's also culture that clashes with that. Boy, Korea has its own culture when it comes to like trying to do certain things for the betterment of society, for an aging society, super aging society. I think that's what they call it. But yeah, for aging society.
Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more.
Yeah, I don't want to have my brain flipped inside out like that. Sorry, nope.
The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games, are created by the Site Chief. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net.
Yeah, but the real Tokyo will be gone.
But enough babbling.
Just saying.
If you're interested, I'm sure you can find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies.
They charge people, probably. Is that your climate control realm outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassy Holdings.
Hassy!
We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Idea brewing. Would you mind if I take it for a spin? Why did I phrase it like that?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it.
Serious credentials?
You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching.
Damn it. I think that's everything.
Okay. Enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
Thanks for shopping at Hassy. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna do that window. Sidewalk is mostly empty besides all of those protesters. Maybe nice outside, but it's always hard to leave a Hassy bar. Especially because this is a window, not a door. Okay, where's the goddamn door? Where? How did I enter? Game? Really? I actually literally have to leave the Hassy bar? Thanks, game. A video billboard cycling through advertisements for a few different things. First the news, then a commercial for the VR drama Tomorrow's Tears. You caress the video screen, but it's not a touchscreen. When all the doom and gloom of the news is said and done, we ask you, the viewer, what's okay today? Muni stuff? It's a wave shelter so Muni riders can keep out of the rain. Next bus, 6 minutes. An off-color brick stuck in the wall. It's not looking for anything serious right now. A loose brick wobbles as you palm the wall. Wow. Looks pretty loose and seems wobbly. Still talk to it. Totally ignoring you. It's like talking to a... well, you know. Okay, I like that joke. Like a brick.
Do you think it would be okay to take that?
Well, why not? I mean, you want me to commit vandalism and do certain things for furthering our goals, so we might need it. Actually, nah, don't know what we need it for. We maybe shouldn't do it, because I don't want to destroy that bot. So yeah, no. Let's not do that, unless we have to. Unfortunately, folks, I'm gonna need to do a save. Credential. Wait, hold on. Hold on. First of all, let's do a save. I'm curious what this credentials are supposed to be. Like, is there another way to do this without just being a vandal? Because that's like kind of how these two are, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Is there a way that I can... Oh, you know what? I didn't look at that.
Did you get that from the Genus protest?
Oh wow, she was commenting about when I didn't even show it to her. Wow, that's interesting. How about if I show you the business card?
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1? Why are you giving me his card?
I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours. Oh, that's such bullshit.
Yes. He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
I need a closer look at it to make sure it'll suit its purposes.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take a peek. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss. Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
God, we're so horrible. I dislike this so much. Okay, now folks, now I'm committed. This is how we're doing it. You know why I'm committed? Because I'm saving over the slot. That's how committed I am, folks. All right. So yeah. I'm gonna call it here. And I don't know if I'm gonna remember where I last left off, so I might have to rewatch the ending of this video next time before I play. So I don't actually know when I'm gonna play again, folks. I start, well, actually, let me get my phone out, because my phone will have it. Because, oh Oh, am I gonna take that wall calendar with me? I told myself I was going to. I'm gonna have to see if I can fit it in my luggage. Excuse me. All right, so you know what's gonna be weird? Once I get a SIM card for my phone, everything is gonna go from Korean to English with things. It's gonna be jarring. I'll be like, wait a minute, there's more English. Like my calendar. Well, that I could probably change that in setting. But yeah. But anywho, oh crap! They say calendar in Hanguga. You know dang well it's diary. Well, maybe you don't know that, but the calendar. Well, they say diary for planner. So calendar can still work. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that so I leave Korea on the 1st. No, I leave Gwangju on the 1st on Thursday. I leave Korea bright and early at 7:55 in the morning. That was, I think I mentioned that the check-in counter doesn't even open up for Japan Airlines until 6 a.m. So like, so silly. But anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping if I wake up at 5 a.m. on Thursday, that'll be enough time to get down there, because it takes about 19 minutes to get there, and so I can wait there and maybe get breakfast, or maybe get breakfast after I check it. I'm gonna have to look at that again tomorrow to confirm things. But anywho, I'll arrive in the USA on the 2nd, which I'm so glad I'm gonna be inside. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna be leaving the airport from outside or inside. I hope I'm inside, because I know how hot it's going to be on the 2nd at Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, or Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. It's gonna be fucking 102 degrees outside. Well, maybe not in the morning, because I arrived there in the past future, yeah, at 8:10, I think is when I land in there. Yeah, so I have that, and then I get to Des Moines, and then that's a 4.5, almost 4.5, or maybe it's 4 hours, 35-minute layover, I don't remember, but yeah. But basically, if we don't count that weekend after doing stuff, so starting on that Monday, the 5th, I have, including that week, 3 weeks. Well, 2 weeks, 2 full weeks technically, because I start work on the 19th. So, I don't know when I'm actually going to play again. And I have to work around other streamers. Well, okay, one streamer that I watch. I say other streamers. I mean, I have things of other streamers. Oh my gosh, I might be able to catch other streamers more live again. Yeah, more live again. That's horrible. I'm tired, folks. See others live again or more often. But anyway, on YouTube or Twitch. But why is the 15th highlighted? Gwangbokja. It's some kind of Korean holiday. Okay, anyway. Oh, is that the Foundation Day? Not Foundation Day, but Independence Day. I don't remember. But anywho, yeah. So I don't know, because I'm gonna have to obviously get a vehicle. Well, the phone will be the easiest thing, hopefully. But getting a vehicle, being able to chat to get more things going for my housing, getting my contract and signing that, or at least somehow signing it. I was hoping to do it before I leave, but that's not going to work unless I hear about it and then I go to the print shop to do it. There's a possibility, but we'll be doing a lot of other crap on Wednesday. I mean, granted, it's not going to take all day to pack and clean, but yeah. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say while delaying, because I'm going to have to quit, is I don't know when I'm going to play again, so when that happens, I'll obviously update the schedule that I've listed on YouTube, to hopefully proper dates or proper times and days. Once I figure out what. And yeah, that's how that will work. Gosh, 13 years in Korea. Over 13 years. Like, I made another post on Facebook. What, you're on Facebook? Yeah, because I'm of the age group. I'm an older millennial. But, no, older generation Y. But, yeah, I usually only post on Facebook more often when I'm, like, doing things or trips or whatever, because I don't really care for it. But, yeah, it's been over 13 years. I left when I was 20, just turned 25. And I'll be returning, just turning shy of 39. 39. But, yeah, it's been a thing. And obviously there's going to be more streams to come, and obviously we've got to finish this game. But for those who watched while I'm here, I thank you very much, and I hope to look forward to your patronage in the future. Sounds odd. I do this for fun because I have a job. Well, I will have another job. It's lined up. I just gotta sign the contract and whatnot and get over there. Same as like when I came over here to Korea originally. I had a job, but just gotta get over there. But yeah, I thank you all for joining me for the last time in Korea. This has been DarkElf85 on YouTube or HektontheMage's on PSN. And this has been, once again, 2064 Read-Only Memories. Next time you hear from me, it will be not in Korean future. It will be in USA Central Standard Time. So yeah, so crazy. Like, I've been staving off the emotions, battling to hold them at bay because of needing to do tasks and objectives to get ready to leave, but you know, it ever so often it sneaks in and it makes me think, and I'm just like, yeah, this is why I don't want to go through the feelings of the emotion, because it freaks me out a little bit, just, and I don't like feeling of excitement. So, because I don't know how to handle it. I'm usually not. It's not bad. Excited or happy or what? Feeling good. I don't know. That sounds odd. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Dark is weird. He doesn't know how to explain his feelings. I'm doing third person. I'm tired. But yeah, it's hard to elaborate. I usually don't talk about my feelings. I mean, you might hear how I talk and maybe how I feel based on what I say in normal context, but like I usually don't. Yeah, I don't like thinking about feelings because I don't like processing. I want to be a robot, not one of these robots. Definitely not Turing. Turing's too human there. But anyway, yeah. Hope you all have a very good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. Stay safe out there, folks, and see you later from the other side of the world, or halfway around the world, or roughly halfway around the world, or so. 21 and a half hours roughly on the other side of the world. Based on flight time stuff, layovers, next time. So take care, folks, and I'll be back when I'm back. Wait, let's wait until it's 2 hours. What I was gonna say, I don't know, but it's gonna be 2 hours right now. So goodbye.